On a couple things that are going on. Um, I've been around way for a while, so just wanted to check in with you guys and kind of keep you updated on what's going on here. Um, Lately, I've been having a lot of things going on, and lately, been having a little bit of issues with. I know a lot of people know Ziggy and Tazzy, and they're in here all the time. So I wanted to put put out the note that Ziggy had a little bit of a issue. We had to take him to the vet. He had to have a little bit of checkup. So I'm hoping he'll be doing okay, and yeah, we'll see how that goes, and yeah, hopefully he'll be okay. I'm not really sure if he was sick or exactly what happened, but we will see. And oh, hey, Cooper P. Thank you for that. Like I said, just trying to keep you guys updated on what's going on um, with things in here. So thanks for stopping in. Dazzy, don't start. Dazzy, please. Now, it's been a while since I've been on here, but you want to start. Don't start with me, please. Yeah. I don't know exactly what happened with Zig. He I think he was sneezing. He had like a little bit of a cold. Had to take him in. Doctor said he was just was running a temperature, but other than that, he's been okay. So we're kind of keeping an eye on him. He was a little bit freaked out. So hopefully he'll be okay. And I think it's going to take him a couple days to get recovered and back into the swing of things. But he did not want to cooperate going to the vet, obviously. So he didn't want to. He was not wanting to get into that box. And so hopefully, he'll continue to keep getting a little bit better. And I don't know. I'm not sure if it was the weather or if it was, things that I don't know. Hey, Wayne Live. Yeah. So hopefully he'll be doing a little bit better. Like I said, last 2 days. Yeah, did not want to get in that box at all, and he cried a lot going to the vet, and then yeah, so he got back, and he's been kind of hiding in the back for a little bit most of the day, and he's gonna you know kind of hide. But vet said he was healthy. I mean, he couldn't see anything wrong other than a little bit of a temperature, and hopefully it was just a little bit of a cold or something. I don't know. It's possible that he could just be a little bit under the weather. Oh, thanks. Yeah, this one's a cool one. I kind of like this one. And it's been cold here, so I think that might hopefully that will be it. It's very cold. It's starting to rain. Hey, Oregon Gamer. So, yeah, it's been starting to rain. It's been starting to get very cold here, so maybe that was it. He's on the couch right now, so hopefully he's just resting, and he's I don't know. We gotta keep an eye on him, see if there's anything else wrong with him. But other than that, yeah. So, um, yeah, and I've been trying to work on a bunch of other stuff and just get through the holidays, and there's been a lot of other things going on just around my around my area. So, and um, I found out about my one friend that I knew for there we go. Um, One friend that I knew since pretty much since I was childhood. Found out that he passed away, and later found out it was due to COVID. So that was kind of kind of a bummer, but you know, unfortunately, that's the way it is. That's the way it happens. And hey, Latina. So yeah, like I said, it's just not been real great. Yeah, it's not just that. I don't really know the whole story. I mean, he was kind of just a friend that I knew from growing up and stuff. But yeah, sorry to hear about that. Yeah, well, unfortunately, there's a bigger population around this area, and no, it is. So we're on curfew, we're on lockdown. So I've not been really very many places, and just been trying to hang in there, guys. So I appreciate you guys kind of hanging around and sticking around here. So, and tonight I'm having a key lime bang. Oh, thank you, Latina, but I appreciate I don't want to get into all that, but yeah, that's what I've heard. We've got a big high. Was like 10% now here in this area. So, yeah. And hopefully it will settle. Monday is supposed to be the day when they're going to put the vaccine out, so hopefully that'll help. Hey, Kyle. Just having some pretzels and a key lime bang. And I got some tea as well. Oh, the Xmas Stew. I tried that. The Merry Mashup. I tried that last year. Yeah. Key lime bang. And just some pretzels. Hey, Hardin. Key lime pie. And these are just regular pretzels with salt on it. A little bit of mustard. And snack. I've been around. Like I said, I've been kind of been looking after Ziggy, so he had to take a trip to the vet. So hopefully he'll bounce back. Yeah. And yeah, they weren't really sure what was wrong with that. He might have had like a cold. He had a temperature. So I'm not sure. Well, yeah, I won't be getting anything for a while because they're going to do all the frontline workers and all the essential people in healthcare and all that. They're going to get the first one. So, yeah. Yeah, he just wasn't acting right, and we had to take him in, and he struggled getting in that little box. Oh, really? Well, I don't know. Apparently, it's going to be a while before I see anything, so I'm not holding my breath. But it is affecting a lot of people around me. Like I said, I don't know. Some of you guys weren't here earlier. Found out one of my friends that I knew from when I was little, he passed away just the other day from COVID. So it is getting around. Well, thanks. I know. It's really bad. Yeah, well, every so often, I guess that's nature's way. But you gotta move on. You gotta get forward, and hopefully, So I hope you guys have been doing okay. Yeah, obviously, I hope you guys have been doing okay with all your stuff, and I hope you're getting your holiday stuff done, whatever it is you're needing to do. One of these days, think I'm gonna try and make some gingerbread cookies or something for a holiday. Maybe do a little bit of baking. I'm not really I don't know. I'm not really in a festive mood this year, so I don't think I'm gonna do everything like I did last year. I made lots of cookies. I made other stuff, sugar cookies and gingerbread cookies and cakes and stuff like that. I don't know that I'm gonna be doing all that much, and yeah, and my Christmas time is gonna be kind of weird. So I'm not sure what's gonna happen because I got a couple things I have to do some stuff around there, but yeah. Well, yeah, I don't know. And what is it? What's today? What's today? The 13th? I don't know. So, yeah. Well, yeah, I guess they are, but maybe the people that are in there. Okay, well, I'm glad you're up so late. A lot of people don't get up that late. Righto. Yeah, I hear you. Like I said, I've been trying to stay inside. I've been going to the store and home, and that's it. Once in a while, I go out, get something to drive through, and that's really it. I'm not going anywhere that I don't have to be. Well, thank you very much, Cooper, for stopping by. I'm not going to be on too terribly long tonight. I just wanted to give you guys kind of an update, check in, see what's going on. I'm concentrating on getting all my previous videos out. So, hello, Susan. And I did go to no, I don't think so. I like the key lime. This is one of the better flavors. I did a review on it a little while ago. So, what did I get? I haven't been able to find some of the new things that are out right now. I actually went to the store and I found those berry. Hey, Sonny. Yeah, it's a little bit sweeter. I found the mixed berry Twinkies, but they were at grocery outlet and they were already open, and they were kind of like all messed up, so I didn't want to get those. I'm gonna keep an eye out for them. What else? Did find the sugar cookie M&Ms. Found a few other things. Went to the grocery outlet. check it out. But I still haven't found some of the newer stuff. I got a few other things that I gotta review, and you'll see a lot of new releases coming out. I filmed a whole bunch of those the other day. Um, Several of the Jack in the Box. You'll be seeing several Jack in the Box releases because they just went wild with all their new releases now. And I was like going crazy for like 2 days. I went like 4 times. Mm-hmm. And let's see, that's about it. Yeah, I tried the spicy nuggets while they were available. Oh wow, spicy chocolate. They used to be called chocodiles. Chocodiles. Oh, what did I see? I was in the grocery outlet. They had the cereal was on bargain for like 50 cents or $1. Some of them. I was like, oh no. Yep. Go back and look at a bunch of reviews. I've tried the cinnamon roll, the blueberry muffin, and the other one, apple fritter. I tried all those. And what else? They're spicy nuggets. Hey, Lucky. Well, live for a little bit anyway. Having key lime pie. Bang. And yeah, I don't know. They're pastries at McDonald's. I think I'd rather go to a regular donut shop. Just saying. I mean, they'll do in a pinch. But you know. All right, thank you, Cooper. And thanks for the super chat. Hope you have a good night. Yeah, I tend to think that's a little bit better too. I mean, they're okay. Yes, it does. It tastes a little bit sweet, a little bit tart. It's good. Yeah, everybody stay safe above all else. It's getting bad out there. So make sure you guys stay safe. Make sure you guys stay inside. Plus, it's starting to rain here and get very cold. So, I don't know really the vitamins. You just need to stay, aware, covered up. Wow, that's a lot. That's another thing. Yes, it is cold in flu season too. That's gonna make it worse. So, yeah. Yikes. Yeah. And like I said, I found out one of my friends, longtime friends, just passed away from COVID too. So, yeah, it's getting real. So, Um, Tazzy's on. Where is Tazzy? Tazzy's on the chair and Ziggy's sleeping on the couch. Yeah. Yeah, I understand. Only thing I could say is, you know, I don't know the whole thing. I kind of kept out of touch with him. Actually, read the, I read the obituary and found out that, but he was a little bit older. He was 91, so that's up there. So I'm guessing it was you know he wasn't as strong as everybody else. When you get a little bit of advanced in the age like that, yeah. Oh, they said it was due to complications from COVID. So I don't know the whole details. I only know what I read. I really haven't been in touch with him for a year. But I used to deliver his paper when I was little. I had a paper route. When I was what, uh 14, 15, 16, I think. I had a paper route. I had it for about a year and a half. Yeah, I have not done any. I have not done any cookies, and I've not had any presents really. I have one present. That's about all I've done. It's been terrible. I actually went to Walmart the other day, and it was like awful. It was a zoo, and I think if I do any more shopping, I'm gonna do it online. I'm gonna have it shipped. I'm not going to those stores anymore. It's really bad in there. Everything's picked over. There's just a lot of hassle. So I think I'm going to be sending away for things, and then if I have to, I'll give it to them after Christmas. So I'll just put a note. Yeah, I had mine. I did it on my bicycle when I was little, except for the Sunday thing. I it was awful trying to do that Sunday papers. I had to make like 3 or 4 trips to do the Sunday paper, or once in a while my mom would help me out, drive me around in the car. This was before they did car routes. Now they actually do people. They drive by in their car and toss them out. Yeah, they were like, and there was more on Sundays too. They were super thick, and you could only carry like what, 10 or 15 10 or 15 papers on that little bag. You had to put it over your shoulders. That was a pain. And holiday, man, yeah, all the inserts, all the um, different things. That was tough. Well, that's cool. Yeah, I don't. And then when I very first started, I had to go around and collect from everybody. That was a pain. You had to go to everybody on your route. You had to go collect for the paper. They had to pay you. Then they started doing the billing, where they just billed the people. Yeah, they dropped them at my doorstep, and then I had to fold them and get them out. I was supposed to get them out by like 6 o'clock, and I had to drive like all over my neighborhood. It was all like spread way out. And one time I wanted to go on vacation, and I got my friend to take over the paper route for like a weekend, and he screwed it up. He dumped all the papers, and yeah, it was not a good thing. And people were not happy. That was the same kid that got thrown in the creek. So it was not a good. It was not a good experience. And then eventually, I didn't want to do it. I did it for a year and a half every day. And after a little while, I didn't want to do it. It didn't really pay that much. I think I got like what, this would have been back in what, 80, 1980. I think I got like $15 a month for the paper out. It wasn't very much. I don't remember if it was per subscription or if it was just like a flat rate. I don't even remember. It wasn't very much. Yeah, my bike got all thrashed up too. And then a lot of times, some of the places the dogs would pull the paper under the fence and chew it up. And they only gave you enough. They didn't give you any extra. Yeah, so it was not a fun experience. I did do one job where we went around and we sold subscriptions to magazine or subscriptions to newspapers. We had to go in the back, pick up. People would put you in the back of the pickup. They drive around the neighborhoods, drop you off, and say, "Okay, here, go to this street, this street." You had to go to the door to door. Say, "Here's your sample of the newspaper, and would you like to sign up?" And had to convince them to sign up for, I don't know, it was like trial period or a month or something like that. They gave them a special rate, and that was real fun. Going out there and trying to do a cold sell of papers. Like I said, this was back in the 80s, so now you can't do that anymore. No one reads a paper anymore. We stopped taking the paper years ago. We only get it for the Sunday ads, but now we don't even do that anymore. No one reads a paper. Every once in a while, you get the Sunday ads with the coupons and stuff. No, they don't. Only the old time, die-hard Sunday paper crossword puzzles and all that stuff. And they don't have the classifieds anymore. They don't have like garage sales and classified for sale and all that stuff. Not like they used to. Just spend the weekend reading the want ads and reading the garage sales and giveaways and help wanted and all that. They don't do that anymore. It's all Craigslist or whatever. And no more comics either. And then they used to have the home and leisure section, and then they would have movie ads. I remember that. Always looking for what movies were playing. And then the personals. But they do not do that anymore. It's kind of like a lost thing, kind of like magazines. Magazines too. You used to read the magazines and read the articles. You'd have a subscription to everything: People, Life, Time, Popular Mechanics, Reader's Digest. Nah, you don't have that anymore. No one takes the time. Magazines, and you used to get all the ones, Sears catalog and the JCPenney catalog. It's kind of like lost art. No one advertises. No one has magazines, and if you have a mail order, it's all online. They actually did come out. I saw this not too long ago. Montgomery Wards has a Montgomery Wards.com, and they actually have it's a mail order business. Yeah, that was the thing I saw. I just saw one. It was a Mad Holiday magazine. I haven't seen Mad magazine in years. Yeah, Craigslist did take over. They haven't. You know. I used to work for a paper too. I worked before I got a job at the retail. I worked at a newspaper. I worked in their computer room, and they had a whole, circulation department. They had the whole advertising. Yeah, and in the printing department and all that. It was at the newspaper. It was a big job. They were selling ads. They were selling advertising. Used to get classifieds and all that stuff. It was a whole big thing. And then we had to run all the printouts to have the papers routed and put them on top of the bundles of paper that they would send out. It told who to route certain things to and how many bundles to send out and all that stuff. And that was what, 88 to 91, I think I did that. So yeah, it's been a little while. Now it's totally changed. So yeah, it's a whole different thing. But it was interesting to be there and do all that stuff. So, but yeah. Hopefully, maybe things will make a comeback. I don't know. Oh, really? Hang on a second, guys. I gotta get up for a second. I'll be right back. I gotta take care of something. Hang on. Sorry, but guys, I'm back. I had to. Hey, Ariel. They are asleep. I had to take care of something. I was running my review, and I kid you not, I was running my review, and there was an hour-long ad on that. Oh, hey, Zeke. So I let it run. It was an hour-long ad at the end. Ziggy, you okay? Ziggy. Yeah. See, Zig's having a little bit of trouble here lately. You okay, Zig? Yeah, he's coughing. I don't know if he's got digestion problems or what, but here. Here's the boy. No. No. See, there's Ziggy. 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 Come here, Zig. You gonna go upstairs? Gonna go upstairs there, Zig? Zig. Go upstairs. Go. Go up there. You gonna go up? Hop up. No? Oh, coming over here. Okay, come on. And I don't know. Anyway, that's where he is, and I think Ziggy's on the chair under the table, so. All right. Anyway. Yeah, I don't know if you guys saw, I just did the videos where I had both of them. I had shot some footage a couple months ago, and I just put them up there. The one Taz, was trying to get into a box, and Ziggy wouldn't talk to me. So, I don't know. So guys, I just wanted to show you a couple things I found. I went to the store the other day. These are kind of new. All right. These are a weird one. Went to the grocery outlet and, okay, here. Swedish fish crushed fruit mix. All right. That's where, the same place I got the, hey, Swedish crap. Yep, you did. Swedish fish crush fruit. So it's not going to taste like Swedish fish. It's going to taste like orange and grape and pineapple and strawberry. I got 2 of them because they were 50 cents. So got those. These are the ones I'm going to be trying, all these different ones. These are going to be interesting. Oh, Ziggy's upstairs now. All right, so these were like $2 a piece, or no, they were 99 cents a piece. Okay, so have you seen these? I don't know, man. Corn nuts crunch mix, chili lime. It's got corn nuts, corn sticks, corn chips, and more corn puffs. Chili lime. Okay, that's that one. Chili lime. Buffalo ranch. Same mix. Buffalo ranch. And this is the interesting one. This is what I wanted to get. Fiery hot. They're new. Fiery hot. Corn puffs, corn nuts, corn chips, and corn sticks. Those were the 3 flavors. That's all they had. 99 cents a piece, so I gave them a try. And yeah, like I said, they didn't really have much else there. So I'll go back again somewhere down the line. They get new stuff, and then they, get rid of them, and they get other new stuff. They didn't really have any new drinks or anything like that. Sometimes they get like cookies or other stuff. Yeah, so okay, so now here we go. There's a Ziggy. See, he doesn't look good. Poor Zig. Ziggy, okay? Ziggy. Ziggy. Yeah, he's still not looking real chipper, not real 100% right now, so hopefully he'll be okay. Yeah, see, he's not real with it right now. Yeah, he needs rest. Um, Doctor gave him. We already did took him. We took him to the vet. He didn't want to go, but yeah, the doctor said he had a little bit of a temperature. Gave him some fluids. He gave him some antibiotics and special food for him, and hopefully he'll get a little bit better. I don't know if it was a cold or exactly what it is. He said otherwise he's healthy. Couldn't find anything like, problem with him, like he was blocked up or anything like that. But yeah, he's not. I don't know. I don't know if it was the new food or exactly what's going on. It could have been a cold. With all the cold weather, he just could have been. He could have been had a little bit of a cold. He caught that when we first got him. That happened before. He had a cold when we very first got him, and he had like ear mites and all that other stuff because he was with other cats and they were. So hopefully, yeah, he's just not his zigginess, and hopefully he'll tend to get a little bit better. At least we're hoping. So I've heard, but I don't know. They are. That's the thing, you worry about them when they're not normal, and that's a little bit of a concern for everybody. So a lot of people, they are very close. They're like your pets are your family, especially if you've had them a long time. You know. Okay, well, noted not true. Wow. What did I? No, but you will see like you'll see a whole lot of Jack in the Box reviews coming up. I gotta work on them, but I have tried every new item at Jack in the Box, with the exception of the coffee. I don't do coffee. So yes, I have done all the new Jack in the Box. Been busy. It's going. Like I said, yeah, I don't know for sure. They can or they can't. Lockdown's been going okay. Like I said, I'm staying home for the most part. I go to the store, whatever. The bagels. Yeah, they weren't that bad. I tried all three. I thought they were okay. The tots were good, and the chicken, yeah. Yeah, and people are still, being stupid and going out. I'm sorry to hear that. Yeah, sorry to hear that. I know it's tough when you lose, a pet or family member like that. It's really tough. And I understand. I don't understand why they're hoarding things and why they're panic buying and doing all this crazy stuff. But I've been trying to. I just go to the store during the day and I'm staying home at night. I'm not doing any late night runs. I'm not going to the other places. Yeah, sorry. Yeah, I'm sorry to hear that. Yeah, I had a cat before I got Ziggy and before I got Tazzy. We had a cat, Bart. He lived 18 years, so he was around a little while. And yeah, we had to put him to sleep because he was bad. He was suffering, and it was really tough to see that kind of thing. So family members and pets and stuff like that. Yeah, mine cat, Bart, had him for 18 years, and that was a long time. Yeah, I've had many cats throughout the years. Some of them passed away, some of them disappeared. I don't know what happened to them. Wow, it's a long time. I guess if you hey Dennis. Um, yeah. Well, like I said, enjoy the time you got them, and when they finally do pass, you just got to remember the good times and remember all the fun memories that you had with them while they were here. And you just know that they're happy. No, I don't do Twitch. I've never been on Twitch. I don't go to Twitch. I don't do anything with Twitch. Yeah. Well, they are fun. They keep me on my toes. They keep me laughing. So, yeah, they kind of they keep it going. When they're not being a problem, they crack me up, doing crazy things like trying to get into boxes and ignoring me when I try to talk to them. So, yeah. Wow. Yeah, that I've had that happen. I had one cat. He almost died, and I found him on the side of the house. Something told me to go look on the side of the house in the bushes, and he was there. And I think he would have died if I wouldn't have found him. And he had like that blockage, and we took him to the vet, and the vet took care of it and said if would have been any much later, he probably would have been dead. So I was able to find him, and I guess he got all blocked up. He couldn't go to the bathroom, and male cats get that sometimes, and they get that blockage, and they have to, unblock them. And so I was able to find him on the side of the house and rescue him, and he got taken care of. But then a little while later, he disappeared one day. I don't know what happened to him. And he was an outdoor cat, so these cats do not go outside, they stay inside. No more outdoor cats around here. There's too much bad stuff that's going to happen to them. Things like a lot of kids, real bad traffic. Yeah, bad traffic, dogs around here, other people. Kids are gonna do bad stuff to them. So yeah, do not let them out. Not around here anymore. There's too many bad things that can happen. Yeah, that. I mean, as bad as it seems, you really need to keep them inside, unless you're out in the woods or something. Hey Kyle, yeah, I had some pretzels, and I'm drinking key lime bang. And I'm some hot tea as well. Oh, yeah, that's it. In my area, for some reason, people love to jet around here. It's actually really good. A little bit sweet, a little bit tart, not bad. Yeah. So yeah, I gotta. Yeah, I bet they did. You know what? I never tried to walk a cat. I don't think they wanted to walk. I had enough trouble getting Ziggy into the carrier, and I found out now we need another carrier. It's too small. Got the carrier when they were little kittens, and he does not fit in that carrier hardly because he's like 3 times the size of when he was a little kitten. And it was a heck of a thing trying to get him into that carrier. He did not want to go. I had to put him in a pillowcase and put him in there. Yeah, savannas, they need to be. You need to give the savannas walking, or they need to be outside. Yeah, savannas, very active cat. I've seen the ones with the cat wheels. Feral? Yeah, the feral cats if they're outside. Oh, well, happy advanced birthday. Yeah. Yeah, I had mine a while back, so yeah, didn't do much. Disneyland has cats? Oh, I think they run around. A lot of places have cats, like some of them like bookstores or um, they have cat cafes too. So yeah, I guess the people that are, missing cats or can't have cats can go into cat cafe. Now, I don't think they're going to do that right now. Oh, you did? Yeah, a lot of things are going to change right now. Well, at least the birth of YouTube too. That was kind of one of the first when YouTube started. That was the first thing. It was cat videos and babies, and then the the old standard ones like from America's Funniest Home Videos where they showing people whacking themselves in the nuts with the baseball bat or falling off of a roof or something. The stupid people that do all that crazy stuff. Yeah, exactly. The kind of stuff that you would see on there. Get hit in the crotch with a baseball or babies or something like that. Yeah, that too. But it was pets, um, stupid people, fails, all that kind of stuff. You used to see it on the funniest home videos every week. They'd win $10,000 for baby blows out birthday candles. Some of those were just crazy. Yeah, dogs and cats. That really was it. Yeah, that was crazy. I mean, I never understood how they could get $10,000 for a silly video. And you could tell some were staged where they hurt themselves or they fell out of a tree or something. But yeah, some of them were legit. They actually were things that they caught on video, but yeah, a lot of them were just silliness. They got a new one called there's a new show going to be called out there. God, what is it? It's on TNT or something. It's called Delicious, and it's got that Tiffany Thiessen, and it's, I guess, cooking videos, crazy cooking videos and fails and stuff like that. I think it's coming on, what is it, Monday or something? It's a new kind of funny cooking video. Yeah, It's called Delicious. I just saw an ad for it. I don't know what channel or what day it was, but I just saw it's a new show with her. She used to host, called Delicious. I don't know. It's gonna be on. And it's one of those like TNT or TBS or uh, USA or something like that. Okay, good night, Ariel. I don't know. I like I said, I saw a brief ad. I have been focusing on some of the series that are out there right now. Yeah. Okay, Ziggy. Oh, Ziggy. No, I really haven't had any new dinner yet. I haven't really gone into the menu right now. Kind of been it's kind of been rough lately with the menu stuff, planning like that. I don't really know what's gonna be on the menu. I've not been able to really plan any kind of dinners because got some stuff where can't really plan a dinner right now until certain things get taken care of. So I don't know. I have to look through some of my recipes and stuff. I'll figure something out. I might do a shepherd's pie, or I don't know, maybe another pizza or something. I just haven't been up to cooking any casseroles or anything like that. Although I don't know if you guys saw. Can't find that. I got an Instapot. So maybe I'll try something with that. A whole new Instapot, because I had a pressure cooker, but that wasn't working anymore. The seal wouldn't seal, and I got a slow cooker and I got the air fryer, but the Instapot does like everything. It does slow cooking, pressure cooking, browning, other stuff, I guess. But got that the other day and really haven't tried it out too much. So maybe I'll look up something in there. I'm mostly been doing soups and stews and casseroles and things like that, just because the weather's been cold and this is kind of the time for like soup, stews, casseroles. Yeah, hearty meals. Maybe like I made one. I don't know, lasagna or. But that's lasagna is a lot of work. I don't know. Like I said, I'm gonna have to go through my cookbooks. I'm gonna have to go through some of the recipes. I've got a lot of old ones. I've mostly been I've been doing takeout. I've been doing really simple stuff like hot dogs, hamburgers. I don't get too much takeout. Tonight I did get hamburgers and French fries, and then occasionally I'll just run down. I'll run down and I'll get something, if I don't feel like cooking, or if it gets a little too late, and then I don't have anything defrosted or anything like that. But most of the time I'm not into the. Sometimes it's just a sandwich or a salad or. Just something simple. Sometimes it's just leftovers. But yeah, I don't know. Right now, it's kind of tough, and I have no idea what I'm gonna do for Christmas. I might not even have a real Christmas dinner, because I'm not sure everybody's gonna be able to eat. So we'll see. If it is anything, it might just be like a roast or I don't know. A lot of times for Christmas, I'll do like a cold cut kind of thing. Finger foods like lunch meat, cheese, uh, meatballs, dips, things like that. Just, finger foods, something easy, and then you could take what you want. So I've done that in the past. Something that's fairly simple. You can take what you want, and don't have to have a real big dinner. You don't have to spend all day cooking. Just get the little finger food set aside, chips and dips, and lunch meat, snacks. I don't know. I don't. Did I make Frito pie? I might have. I have made something like that. Cornbread on top. So I've done that. But other than that, yeah, not a lot of ideas floating around. So, and, yeah, thanks, Harden. Yeah, I'm probably not gonna be on too much longer, anyways. Just kind of wanted to check in with you guys, see what's going on. I'm not trying to do a marathon or anything. Just wanted to let you guys know what's happening with me and check in and see how you guys have been doing. Like I said, I've been trying to sort out a bunch of stuff around here and trying to catch up on some other stuff. Yeah, the buffering, that does happen. So, yeah, I'm not, it could be. I've been watching, what have I been watching? I've been watching Star Trek Discovery and Mandalorian. Been trying to keep up on those. So, and I just watched an awful movie earlier. It was awful. I thought it was going to be good, but it was not. Yeah, I want to get that. I want to get that Baby Yoda animated thing. I want to get the animated Baby Yoda, but that's like $60. So, man, I wish it was just not so expensive. I mean, it's cool, but $60. Yeah, $60 for a toy is a little bit pricey. And that's kind of the thing, right now. And kind of like in the past, the Tickle Me Elmo, the Furbies, the Cabbage Patch Dolls, and all that stuff. It is animated. It does talk. It does, all that stuff. So that does come at a premium. They got the regular plush ones. They got the regular, little stuffed ones that aren't as expensive. But yeah, you're paying for the name. You're paying for the, the technology. But yeah, it's a cool idea. But yeah, I can't see paying $60 for that. If it was 40, maybe, but all that much for basically a toy that just kind of sits there and doesn't do much. It would be cool, to give to someone, but yeah, I got other things I could end up getting for less. Not yet, and I'm guessing it's not going to be till probably next season. Yeah. They only got like one more episode. And you got to wait. And then you got to wait for, well, Doctor Who's going to have a new one on New Year's Day, so. But that's the only one they're having. I don't know when they're gonna put the new series out. Only doing the holiday special right now. So. Who? The Baby Yoda is not the Mandalorian. The Jango Fett is from Mandalore, but the Mandalorian's the other guy, the silver helmet guy. I don't know if they've ever said his name. But yeah, it's interesting. I finally caught up to it the other day. I did a kind of binge watching. I had only watched 1 or 2 of the first season. Hello, Kenneth. So I caught up with that. I caught up with Discovery. There are not too many other ones that I'm. Well, Jango Fett's a different one right now. That's a whole different person. He's got his own set of armor, and then the Mandalorian was somebody else. I don't know. I haven't really looked into the whole storyline. But yeah, somehow he got the armor given to him, I guess. But it is interesting. Very interesting. It does help pass the time. There's nothing else on, or most of the shows are not in production right now, or they had a very limited run. Yeah. Yeah, I think he did. He inherited his armor. I haven't watched the animated versions and the comic book versions and all that other things they've got of it. Clone Wars and the other storylines that they've got. I'm not that big into it. Or I haven't read the books, or I haven't got into it. I remember back when, yeah, I used to read a lot more, before they had the movies and all these other streaming services and all that. I remember, yeah, I used to read the books, and I used to get into comic books and stuff like that, magazines. True. But yeah, nowadays you don't read as many books anymore. I don't know the last time I actually read a book. Somewhere I had it. I had William Shatner did a bunch of series. I read some of his books, but yeah, I just haven't read books, and I don't do the Kindle or anything like that. Yeah, they kind of do that. But I remember that was a requirement back in school. You have to read certain stories. The Hobbit, I had to read that. But that was really it. I don't know. It really has changed a lot, though. I had to read, what was it, Hobbit and Catcher in the Rye, and what was the other one? Catcher in the Rye, another one, I think. I think I did have to read Huckleberry Finn, and I think we had to read 1984, and there were some other ones. There were requirements. I think we read that too. Red Firm Grows. Seems like, I don't know. I don't think we had to read Red Badge of Courage. Although we did have to read like all the, the classics. I don't think we had to read. I think I had to read The Last of the Mohicans. Seems like I did. I remember The Catcher in the Rye. I had to do a book report on that. Oh yeah, Lord of the Flies. That was one of them. What was that? Yeah, there were a couple other. All the classics. They made you read them. They were so boring. I remember in English when we got to read The Hobbit. That was cool. At least that was cool. It was, somewhat different, and we got into the. I hated that too. I hated doing the book report about it. I hated reading it, and then they want you to analyze it. And the thing that got me was, okay, they said read the book, write a paper on what you think this means, and I read what I put what I thought it meant, and I got like a D on the paper because the person said, you don't know anything. What's going on? This was not what it meant. This was not what it meant. And the teacher, was the one that was judging it. And it's like, I thought the assignment was what it meant to me. But apparently, it reminds me of that back to school. He had the guy write the paper. And the teacher flunked him. Says, you don't know anything. Obviously, you don't know anything about it. Hey, canceling the check. That was funny. I'm canceling the check. Oh yeah. Can't remember either. Yeah. So I've just been trying to keep up on stuff that's out there. I've been watching just daily stuff and just trying to keep up on things and keep myself busy. Been trying to clear out my library of all the old videos. So some of the ones you're gonna see that I put out lately were filmed like a year ago. I just haven't got to them. So, and some of them. Oh yeah, I remember that. That was summer school. Mark Harmon. That was old. Rodney Dangerfield was in Back to School. No respect at all. Yeah, it was summer school. That was actually pretty good. I like those old school movies. Fast Times at Ridgemont High. What else did I just watch? Yeah, Courtney Thorne's when she was young. I'm trying to remember some of the other ones that I just watched. Caddyshack. Yeah, a couple of Summer Rental. John Candy. Yeah, Vacation. I've been watching those. James Bond. I don't know. There's just whatever's been on lately. Passing the time. So, but other than that, a lot going on. And like I said, trying to keep an eye on Ziggy, trying to make sure everything's going good. But I hope you guys have been doing well with your stuff around in your area. And I hope oh yeah. So I hope you guys have been doing good and staying safe, and finding things to occupy your time. I know it's been kind of rough lately. Oh yeah. Um, I know her name. Phoebe Cates. That's who it is. She had a song. She had one album out. Phoebe Cates. Yeah. Of course, the classic scene where she gets out of the pool. Yeah. Yeah. Well, that was that whole pool scene, and the guy, we won't get into that, but Fast Times at Ridgemont High, and a bunch of all those old 80s teenage films, I guess. Some of them were fun. You know what? Technically, no. She did another one. She did another one, and you don't know about it. Because she did Fast Times at Ridgemont High and Gremlins 2, but do you know the other one she did? Bet you know. Trivia for you. If you know anything about Blue Lagoon, remember the Blue Lagoon with Brooke Shields and another guy, I can't remember. There was one she did called Paradise. It was called Paradise. She sang the theme song to that. It was kind of like a takeoff of Blue Lagoon, where she was on a desert island. So look it up. It's actually I've seen it on YouTube. I've seen it on other places. You can get it. But yeah, go look up. It's called Paradise. It's basically a straight ripoff. Yeah, she did a song called Paradise from the movie Paradise. She did a whole album. A couple other songs from there. It was a one-shot deal. She did. She was in another movie called Private School. That was another one, yeah. I forgot about that one. And she sang the song in Private School, too. She did. Back then. Been a while, though. But yeah, I forgot about that movie. Yeah, she kind of disappeared after that. There were a lot of people like that kind of they were around for a minute, they disappeared, and they didn't do anything afterwards. Some of those old comedy people, one-bit actors. Well. Well, now she's older, so yeah. I haven't watched too many Christmas movies lately. What did I watch? I haven't really watched any of the classic ones. I might go back and watch Some of the other ones, I'm just not really in the Ferris Bueller's. I'm not really in the Christmas movie mood this year. Too much anyway. Although I just watched the one, I watched a movie. It was terrible. If you're ever considering it, I would skip it. Apparently, Crocodile Dundee made a new one. It was awful. I just watched it tonight. It was called very excellent Mr. Dundee. It was Paul Hogan, and he was bad. No, it was called The Very Excellent Mr. Dundee. It wasn't anything. It was him, like now, when he's like way old. And it was just him getting into trouble. Like with the media and all that kind of stuff. And people hated him and all that. It was bad. Everybody thought he died. Well, the real Crocodile Dundee died. Paul Hogan's still alive. But yeah, he got gray hair and he looks like a old man, and yeah, it's not a good movie. I would not watch it. I'm surprised I sat through the whole thing. But yeah, if you want to watch it, check it out. Yeah. Yeah, the real Crocodile Dundee did die. It was so stupid. They even had a musical number in there of "That's Not a Knife." That was dumb. Yeah, some of the old ones were funny. Yeah, they had a whole musical production of "That's Not a Knife." Yeah, what was the other one? Bachelor Party. Oh, what else did he do? A couple other ones I'm trying to remember. Old time ones. Yeah, Bachelor Party. And Castaway. He did a bunch of other ones. Splash. Money Pit, yeah. Splash was one. Forgot about Big, yeah, that's right. Big, Splash. Yeah, there are a couple other ones. I don't know if I actually saw The Terminal. Maybe part of it. Oh yeah, Turner and Hooch. And then they did a sequel that I don't even think he was in it. But Joe versus the Volcano, that was not very good. And of course, then he did series and stuff, TV too. Oh yeah, no crying in baseball. Forgot about that one. Yeah, and he did Bosom Buddies. He was on Family Ties. Yeah, some of them are just not good. Yeah, you get every once in a while you get a stinker. Can't help it. So, yeah, been a while. Haven't watched too many. Well, look at look at Eddie Murphy. He's got a lot of hits and misses out there. He did a bunch of really bad ones. And did you hear about Debo? Debo. R.I.P. to Debo. Poor old Debo. Fridays to Friday after next, next Friday. Guy that played in there to play Debo, Tiny Lister, he just passed away. And they said it was because of COVID. So yeah, the guy that played Debo, yeah, he passed away. Just like a day or two ago. So yeah. He got knocked the out a while ago. That's another classic. Fridays. Fridays, the first Friday was good. Second one was okay. Third one, nah. I like the Baby Joker. Chris Tucker was good in that one. Been a while since I saw some of those. Might have to go back and watch that again. Yeah, from what I heard, Tiny Lister. That was the same guy that played Zeus in wrestling, I think. They had him playing Zeus against Hulk Hogan. Yeah, those were okay. Eddie Murphy's. Some of the ones he did was awful. Vampire in Brooklyn. Yeah, it was Zeus. Forgot about that one. Or they called him Z Final Solution. That's an old one. He was in a bunch of other movies. Usually played a bad guy. But yeah. It's happening. Yeah, Hulk Hogan movies, most of them were bad. Coming to America, that was actually not too bad. Coming to America, some of the other ones. Trading Places, 48 Hours, Trading Places, Coming to America, those were good. The other ones that were not very good were Vampire in Brooklyn, what's that other one? The Clumps were good. Golden Child, that wasn't bad. The Clumps, The Nutty Professor, Hercules. Yeah. Best Defense was horrible. But he did that for the money. The Golden Child, actually I like that one. Yeah. Everybody's a little different, but yeah, some of them were just, they were just not good. Harlem Nights, that was another one. Yeah, it wasn't not that great. Yeah, there's been a few that they've, yeah. But anyways, lots of stuff out there now. You can check out either Netflix or streaming services. Or if you've got a library, like you can check them out. I had some on video, but not too much anymore. Beverly Hills Cop. Yep, exactly. The third one, yeah. The first two were good. What was the other one? Life he was in. That one wasn't very good. You know, he was supposed to do. Um, he was supposed to do one, and it never happened. I'm trying to remember. There was a movie he was gonna do. Yeah, that one was no. He was gonna do one, and it never happened. I forget. I think it was. Oh, he was gonna do Fantasy Island, and he was gonna play Mr. Rourke and Tattoo. Never happened. I don't know. I guess that was probably a good move that they didn't do that. The plane, boss. So, yeah, I heard that they were in the talks to it. I guess it fell through and never happened. But it's probably for the best. Yeah. Sometimes when they do that and they make these movies and they pick people to be in them and they redo them, they usually suck. Bewitched. What else? Some of these other ones, Land of the Lost. Couple other ones when they reboot these things. You know what? I didn't even watch that. I heard it was really bad. I couldn't bring myself to watch that. Yeah, I've seen just some of them are just horrible when they reboot them or redo them. I can't watch them. eh, there's very few ones that they did like Leave It to Beaver. They did Little Rascals, Three Stooges. Yeah, all those ones that just poor choices of people, bad storylines, not very good. Good ideas, but poorly executed. That's why They're rebooting they want to reboot a bunch. Yeah, you know what? I don't think. What was that other one? Dave. What was it? Where he was the robot? Wasn't it Dave? Where he was the robot and they had the people inside of him and they were flying him like a spaceship. I think it was called Dave. Boomerang, yeah, yeah. Not a very good one. I don't know. Yeah. He's mostly doing it for the money. That was what came down to with him. He was doing stuff for the money and yeah. Yeah, well, if I got offered that kind of million, you know what? If I got offered that kind of money, I'd take it too. Did you hear about Bob Dylan? Man, Bob Dylan, man. That dude, he made out. Yeah, Bowfinger was another bad one. Yeah, Bob Dylan, man, he got paid, man. He sold his Bob Dylan sold his music library to I think it's Universal Music or something like that to what is it? $200 million for his entire music library. He sold the rights to it. He got like $200 million for it. And you know, he's not going to be doing touring or anything anymore. He got major bucks. It's like 200 or 300 million for his library. Turn it over, man. Yeah, he doesn't have his music anymore, but who cares, you know? He's pretty old and he just spend his money, man. He doesn't have to. He's not going on tour. He's not making any new albums. He's not gonna be singing anywhere. I'd pay. I'd get paid too, man. I'd just say, here, like Lucas. Lucas sold out to Disney. He got paid. He's set too. So yeah, yeah. I know that's the thing, but I mean, for that kind of money, I'd sell it in a minute too, man. I'd say, give me my money. I'm gone. You could have all the music. You can play it however you want to do it. You can put it in commercials. You can uh, use it in whatever, however you want to use it. I'll take my money. But yeah, now they have the rights to the whole his whole music library. But hey, you know, as long as I got the money, you know, like I said, yeah, if he had all that, you know, strange kind of things. But yeah, like Michael Jackson did that. The Beatles sold a lot too. So you know, they got a pretty good chunk of change. People buy the rights to them. But if I got offered that money, I'd jump at it too, especially now. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Especially now, because you can't go on tour. You can't not gonna really do new music albums and stuff like that. You're not gonna have too many new releases because no one's buying records or albums or anything like that. And yeah, you can't make the kind of money like you used to when you'd go on tours and record sales, and well, now it's all downloads, you know. So yeah, I'll take my money because they're not doing concerts, they're not doing benefits, they're not going to be doing any kind of shows or specials anymore. Exactly, they're all selling them. No one's buying any new stuff. You know what? I tried to go. Hey, 420. I tried to I tried to go to Walmart. I wanted to get the new Steve Perry actual CD, but they did not have it in the store. I think you have to order it online. But I want to get the actual CD because he released new versions of his song, alternate cuts and stripped down versions and stuff like that. But I want to get the actual CD, and apparently it's only available at Walmart. But it was not available when I went into the store. It's available online. No, still around. He put out a new album like what 2 years ago. Well, no, he didn't have that. Didn't have throat cancer. He had like a mole on his nose or something, but that's as far as I know. I know Amazon, but yep, lead singer from Journey, Steve Perry. He put out a whole new album. I got the albums in my car all the time, but now he's put out new versions of his album, recuts and remixes and stuff like that. I want to get the new one. I want to get the actual physical CD so I could listen to it in my car. But yeah, I know about the Amazon and I know about, but I wanted to go down to Walmart. No, no, he didn't die. He just stopped making music after he quit Journey. He stopped making music, and then he took like a 18-year break. Yeah, it's hard to find, but oh really? I had some Journey vinyl. I had a picture disc. I have the and I had sticks too. I had a sticks vinyl. I had a gold vinyl and I had a laser etched one. I had the Queen nice. I had the Queen uh jazz album with the special poster that you had to send away for. And I had a mini Japanese CD set from Queen. They were like CD singles. Oh, really? But I don't have a record player, so I won't be able to listen to the vinyl anyways. I had it, but it's gone. I had a bunch of I had a bunch of cool records, but man, they're not anymore. Believe it or not, they are still selling vinyl. Wow. Yeah, they you can get the Steve Perry in vinyl as well. Yeah, records always scratch. That's why what I used to do when I was in the Columbia Record and Tape Club, you buy the record and the first time you play it, you record it to cassette. And then you play the cassette. So don't play the record because the records will scratch. You get your copy. Yeah, well, unless you join the record tape club, you can get 12 of them for a penny. You only had to buy 3 at regular price. I remember that. Although, yeah, it was the thing. It was crazy too because I remember I joined that thing and you had to send in the um, you had to send in the postcard telling them you didn't want the record, otherwise they would send it to you, and then you had to pay for it. Then later they let you do it online, but you always had to check the box that you didn't want it. Yeah, it was for a penny. They always used to have the little stamps. Select all the ones and get them at the. Yeah, kind of. But I actually was in that for a while. I did a whole bunch. Yeah, I did the records, and I was in it for a couple of years. I actually bought the required amount, and then after a while, I quit. Quit anytime after your contract's fulfilled. Hang on a second, guys. I gotta step away for a minute. I'll be right back. I had the records, and then I was actually in the Columbia House Video Club. I got the VHS. I had all of Hogan's Heroes on VHS before they started doing the CD or the DVD thing. Sent away for the whole library. Yeah, I remember the stupid selections you used to get in the month, and it was like, I don't want this crap. I actually had to buy one because I didn't send it in time or something, and it was some dumb record. I don't even remember what it was. It was, but this was before DVD, before Laserdisc, all that stuff. I paid, what was it, $9.99 a copy for each episode or each tape. I think it had like 4 episodes on each tape. I actually had the Highlander on tape. Yeah, that was the thing. You had to tell them you didn't want it. Otherwise, they would send it to you. So, yeah, that was the bad thing. Yeah, it was like 1990. I believe it was 19.99 per video, and you could decide if you didn't want them. But the thing was, is if you bought one, if you refused all the other, you didn't have the whole season. So, well, yeah, that's why it's best to not get into it and not buy any of them, because it was just, the default was set up that if you did not respond, they sent them to you and they billed you. One time, they took it back because I said I didn't want to order it and I wasn't going to pay for it. They like did a one-time, okay, so you screwed up. But no, after that, they were like, no backsies. My sister, she did a she did a thing. She signed up under like 3 different names. So she had like 3 different memberships. Yeah. And yeah, because you'd get like 12 of them per thing. And I think you had to buy like 3. So that's what some people did. They would get the 12 for a penny. And they bought the 3 and then they quit. If you were smart, you did that. Yeah, that's true. A lot of times they had a penny taped to the thing. Yeah, well, you had to buy 3 at regular price, and I think they were like $20 a record or tape. And then I think you had to pay tax and shipping and all that. So yeah, it was like, yeah, it worked out about $50 for the 3 that you had to buy. But yeah, initially they sucked you in for the penny. Yep. It was back. I remember that. Yeah. Mm-hmm. That's why it's best to just complete the contract and quit. But they were always, and then they would have sales, closeout sale. Yeah, closeout sale. You can get any record for $3.99. And they were all old, crappy first albums of the groups or ones that no one cared about. I had a bunch of those. Yeah, they have that. Yeah, the free downloads that you can get. Yeah, most of the ones that they had on there, I didn't even care about them. Most of the artists, it was really tough for me to find 12. Um, it's tough to find 12 albums that you wanted. Yeah, that's the best way to do it. Or yeah, do a free trial and then quit. Because the minute you stay in there, yeah, they get you. I mean, yeah, they'd have a whole list, but it'd be like people I didn't care about. And like you said, maybe I didn't like the country. I didn't like the um, other stuff. I just didn't like them. Hard rock or anything like that. Hmm, yeah, but that was what you had to do back then. Now it's different. But yeah, and everybody had a I just put a picture up there of record the record selector. It's like a little rack. Then you put the records on. You could flip through it. Back to old Christmas gifts, you know. Tiffany, Tiffany album. What else was the other stupid ones? Musical Youth. What was the other ones? Oh, back Fine Young Cannibals. I always liked Weird Al. Did the takeoffs. I think I'm a clone now. I think I'm a clone. Ba, 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 ba. Nah, I'm not gonna do the StreamYards, especially since I'm on my phone. So that was back when Growing Pains had her on there, and like they kind of released her song. That was like a big thing. What was the other one? Oh, the other one I was watching was Stacy Q. That was on Facts of Life. She had the same song. Stacy Q. That was another one of those one-hit wonders. The teeny bopper. Two of Hearts, yeah. And then she had another one that was sounded almost the same. I can't remember the name of it. Then in the 90s it was the Spice Girls. Yeah. Actually, I think I got. Yeah. Mm. The other one that I thought was that was kind of cool back in oh boy. This is probably the 90s. It wasn't the 80s, but it was what's that name? Carrie Carrie Russell with the hair. Felicity, remember that one? She had her big old poofy hair. She was like the thing for a minute. Remember that one? Then she cut her hair and everybody was mad. Carrie Russell. She had like big old frizzy hair. She was like the. Look up Felicity, the movie or the series Felicity. She was also in. She was in a couple. Waitress, I think, was one of the movies she was in. Well, this was in the 90s, so. Yeah, later 90s. I don't know when the last couple movies, but yeah, she was in Felicity was the big thing. She's been in a couple other movies and stuff since then. That was like the big thing. Everything was all about her hair. And all the old teenage singers and all that stuff now. They don't do that much anymore. But yeah, back in the 80s they had all the singers and stuff, like the teenage singers. Yeah, well, back then, what was she like when she started? What, was like 18? Yeah. You want to see a funny movie? Watch the One Onion movie. Or was it Melissa Cherry? See that one? It was a spoof on Britney. I want to watch a movie that's funny. Watch that one. That was probably what, 90s, I think. Yeah, late 90s, early 2000s, maybe. It was more than that. There was a whole bunch of good spoofs in that one, especially the Steven Seagal. I had to laugh at that one. Steven Seagal. That was when he was big into the action films, and Steven Seagal in Cock Puncher. Watch that one. It's funny. Yeah, well. Back in the old Kentucky Fried Movie, that was another one that was good. They Call Me Bruce. Oh, the old spoofs like that were funny. It's actually a video. It's a spoof on um, an action film. He actually did one where he was the mighty puncher of cocks. It's exactly what you think. They had a whole promo for it. Yeah, well, go look it up. No, he was the action hero, and that's how he disabled the enemies, by punching. Punching in, well, they could have called it crotch puncher, I guess. I don't know. But yeah, terrorists try to take over the television station. I didn't make them up, but they did. Yeah, They had a whole bunch of other ones too. Spoofs on stuff. I didn't make it up. They made it up. Blame the Onion movie. They made it up. I didn't do it. If you want a funny thing though, it's like kind of like Airplane and some of the other ones like that. So yeah, want a good chuckle? Watch the movie. A lot of different. It's like little mini stories, different topics and stuff. And then, you know, they're just silly. I forget some of the other ones they had. Okay. I know you are. Like I said, you know, I'm just trying to, you know, deal with all the stuff that's going on. Like I said, Ziggy's not been doing real great, so he had to go to the vet. So hopefully he's going to be recovering soon. Not quite sure exactly what was wrong with him, if he had a cold or something. But yeah, he did not want to go to the vet. He didn't want to get in he did not want to get into the little thing. No, he didn't get the Wu flu. I don't know what happened. He was not feeling good, and I had to take him there and get a little checkup. The vet said he was running a fever, but other than that, he seemed okay. They gave him some antibiotics and fluids, and I don't know. We're keeping an eye on him. Nothing that we could really tell, but he wasn't acting right, and yeah, you gotta keep an eye out for him. So yeah, that's what I've been doing. Other than that, not much else. So I hope you guys have been dealing with everything that's going on. I'll probably have noodles for breakfast later, but yeah, I didn't really have much. I've not been getting like late night hungry lately, so. But anyway. Oh yeah, you weren't here. I was eating some pretzels, but not really anything. You weren't here, 420. I got some stuff that I found at grocery outlets up your aisle. Maybe. I don't know. I got a couple things at grocery outlet that I'm going to try, so maybe would these be along your style? I don't know. No, I got this. Corn nuts. Corn nuts crunch mix. It's got corn sticks, corn chips, corn puffs, and corn nuts. Buffalo Ranch. Chili lime. Fiery hot. There you go. Wasn't too bad. Apparently they're new. Not seen them. So if you like corn nuts and you like crunchy, go for it. Didn't see too much else. So I'll work on some reviews. So stay tuned for a lot of A lot of new stuff coming up. I've got a lot of um, reviews are coming up over the next week. Still working on a few. Yeah, I think I've seen the Buffalo Ranch corn nuts, but I haven't seen the rest of them. Yeah. I'll just I have to keep an eye out for some of the new stuff. I know a lot of stuff right now is Christmas time, candies and whatnot. I've seen a lot of the giant Hershey bars and other stuff, so who knows? But I'm not really getting too much holiday stuff because I did all that stuff last year. I tried all the holiday candies and Peeps and candy canes and all that. I don't know. These are new, apparently. Found them at grocery outlet. I don't know if you have one near you. I was actually trying to find some things that they get occasionally. They get new stuff in there. Didn't see anything new. And I hate going to Walmart right now. So I'm staying away from Target and Walmart altogether. Just it's not a fun place to go. Too much trouble and lines are too long and they're out of stuff and yeah, it's not worth it. Not bad. Cheddar fries and flaming hot. But yeah, I am staying away from the stores and the shopping and all that. I'm gonna order stuff online and that's about it. So I am staying away. I think they've discontinued salsa fries, believe it or not. Pretty sure. But yeah. Yeah, it's been too big a hassle. Last couple times I've gone to Walmart, there's just been so many people in there and it's too crazy. The lines are too long and they most of the time they don't have anything, or at least the stuff I'm looking for. I've actually seen it online where you can get it and just have it shipped. And some of them, if you get, I think it's like $25, you get free shipping. So maybe I'll save up and get a whole bunch of stuff all at once and just have them ship it. But yeah, not the. I just don't like going to the stores anymore. Yeah, unfortunately they do that a lot. They've discontinued a lot of things that I like lately. I found that out. Well, what you gonna do? What you gonna do when? Yeah. Put him on the petition to be recalled, I guess. I don't know. I didn't vote for him. I can say that. I would not vote for him either. So, didn't vote for him then. Get in there. And I have been staying out of those kind of discussions. Yeah, I'm not going to get into that right now. Yeah, it's the. Yeah, I'm sure it would be a good deal, but what are you going to do? Yeah, but what are you going to do? You can't get it put on the ballot till next, what? Next election. I don't even know when that is. Probably like June. they won't get enough to have a special election. But yeah, I saw a lot of the stuff where they were complaining about all that stuff. But yeah, well, I don't agree with most of what he's saying we need to do, and the whole restrictions and guidelines and all that. Yeah, but yeah, I'm not going to get into any kind of controversial discussions anymore. Just lighthearted talk. That's it. Food news, TV news, movies. Well, if it does, it does. I'm not going to sweat it. I'm not going to protest over it. I'm not going to do that. We will see what happens. But I'm not getting in. I'm not getting into the protests and all that. I'm not taking sides. I'm staying neutral. But yeah. So for the most part, I have just been staying home and keeping to myself. Working on editing and trying to get my videos all off of my phone, especially the ones from like a year ago. So hopefully I'll get through all those and I'll get it all cleared up, and we'll get it taken care of. It was crazy tonight and last night when I was watching my video that I uploaded. I had an hour long commercial attached to my video. Now, I know I don't expect you guys to watch an hour long commercial, but I don't know. That's crazy. Hour long commercial. That was crazy. I've been running into that on some people's videos when at the end it pops up for hour long. Yeah, most people are going to skip it anyway. But that's I don't even know what it was about. Something about Google search or something. I don't know. Yeah, there you go. Yep. That's what I said. I'm doing me. I'm taking care of myself. I'm taking care of my issues. Yeah, like I said, the Ziggy issues and the holiday issues. And like I said, one of my I don't know if you were here. Found out one of my old time friends passed away from COVID. So yeah, I hate to see that happen, but occasionally it does. I wasn't real close with him, but yeah, sorry to hear that, anybody passes away due to complications. So it's becoming more and more of a common occurrence now. Especially the older people, some of them, I think it comes on them suddenly, and they're not in the best health and go quick. So yeah, I hate to see that kind of stuff happen. Even though, they're supposed to be doing all the vaccines and all that stuff. So hopefully maybe once that gets out, it'll kind of put a dent in some of this stuff. At least we're hoping. Yeah. Well, he was 91, so a lot older than I realized that he was. So yeah, it's he did live quite a bit of life. So but yeah, a lot of people finding out that a lot of people have been um, due to the COVID. That Debo Debo just passed away. Guy from Friday, he just passed away. Tiny Lister. Remember, if you watched Friday after next, you know what I'm talking about. He just passed away. So, yep. Yeah, true. But yeah, hopefully, like I said, hopefully with the advances in the medicine, maybe we'll start declining on this stuff. That's all you could hope for. So, um, other than that, not a lot more going on. Probably gonna get some rest. I'm gonna do a couple things later this week. Not sure if I'm gonna go live or when I'm gonna go live again, but do appreciate the people that did stop by and said hello. And yeah, well, like I said, I had to take a little bit of a break, and yeah, that's true. Every 100 years, I had to take a little bit of a break and kind of regroup and rethink and spend a little bit of time for myself. But it was good kind of catching up with you guys. So um, hope everybody has a great holiday season. If I don't catch you between now and the holidays, still got about a week or two. But we'll see how it goes. And yeah, I'll still be putting out my daily reviews and maybe an extra one here. Yeah, extra one here or there. Like I said, I've got a lot of new things that will be coming out soon, and a lot of old reviews that I gotta get out of the way, clear up. So um, stay tuned for all that stuff. Yeah, I appreciate it, and like I said, um, sometimes you just need a break. But thanks everybody for dropping by. Appreciate it, and I hope you guys have a great weekend and stay safe and stay indoors as best you can, especially since can't really go anywhere. Everything's closed. So, all right, guys, I think I'm gonna wrap it up, and then I'm gonna get a little bit of sleep tonight. So, thanks for stopping by. Thanks for hanging out, and I'll catch you on the next chat. So, everybody have a good one, and take care. So, I see you guys next time. All right. Good night, everybody.